For many in Latin America, the havoc caused by the COVID-19 pandemic has only exacerbated already existing problems.
In a context of already gaping inequalities, high levels of informal labor and fragmented health services, the most vulnerable populations and individuals are once again being hit the hardest.
Guterres is warning that poverty across the region will rise by 7%, an increase equivalent to 45 million people. Extreme poverty is also expected to increase by 28 million to 230 million people.
I landed on the street with my baby girl 4 months ago at the start of the pandemic. We are surviving, going to a soup kitchen, receiving donations, just staying afloat.
And there are many more about to join him. The UN says the number of unemployed people in the region will also rise, an increase of 18 million to 44 million in just 1 year.
There are people who found themselves in the streets because they've lost their jobs. They'd never been in that situation before. They couldn't pay their rents. Many of these people have worked their whole lives and feel embarrassed to ask for help.
The UN policy brief says the worst affected will be women, since they're more likely to work in the informal sector. Indigenous communities and those of African descent will also be disproportionately hit, and the crisis will exacerbate the vulnerability of migrants and refugees. The Secretary-General is suggesting a number of urgent measures. He's calling for greater international support and major structural changes.
In a region where inequality has become untenable, it means developing comprehensive welfare systems that are accessible to all. It means creating a fair taxation system, promoting decent jobs, strengthening environmental sustainability, and reinforcing social protection mechanisms.
A huge challenge, while the number of deaths and infections continue to rise.